Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Truly. I know a few of y'all been asking me for a build video on my 6.4 and I am sorry it's taking this long to upload it, but this is the build I'm using in most of my gameplay. This build is definitely a demigod. I created this build to run point guard for our Pro-Am team. I run a 5-out offense. I'll have some more videos coming that are strictly Pro-Am. We've just been struggling to get everybody on with work and all like stuff like that. But with that being said, let me know in the comments if any of y'all would be interested in running with us. We always need people for rec or Pro-Am, like locks and all that. So definitely let me know, please. And let's get into the build real quick. You're going to want to go with your rebirth, obviously, if you have that. Just start out with those badges. You can name it whatever you want. I go point guard. Hand in this, we're going to go right-handed. And you can pick whatever you want on that too. It's personal preference. I just like right-handed players. And then I go with number 24. This also does not matter, but Kobe's my favorite player, so I go 24. And then you're going to want to go 6'4" height, minimum weight. You can up the weight a little bit if you want till you don't lose any acceleration. So 179. I just go minimum because 2K Toots did a test and said that the more stamina you have, the more weight you have on your player, the more weight you have, the less stamina you have. So we go 175. And then 7'1" wingspan, the max wingspan. And then I always go slight body type. This doesn't matter. This is personal preference. I just like slight. So for the drive and dunk is the first thing we're going to upgrade. We go 96. So the reason you're going 96, I'll show you. 96 is where you get that limitless Hall of Fame, that limitless takeoff Hall of Fame, and that's huge. So we definitely want that. I couldn't get posterizer Hall of Fame on this build. I would have liked to. I have other builds that have that. If you're interested in seeing that, I can make a video on it. But limitless takeoff Hall of Fame goes crazy, and I go crazy with the 96 drive and dunk. It doesn't hurt me any compared to the Hall of Fame posterizer. And then we go 52 on the close shot. That gives us 17 finishing badges, and that's all we're going to do in finishing. The good thing about current gen is you can put all your badges on right away. You don't have that tier system. And then a three-point shot. I went an 83, and this build is just a template. You could always adjust some of these stats. So you could lower your dunk, technically, if you wanted to, and get a higher three-pointer. I'm just fine with the 83 three-pointer, and that's all I'm putting into shooting. That gives me the 16 badges. 83 three-pointer gets me Silver Agent 3s, and that's really what I wanted for that, so I went with 83. On the ball handle. So ball handle, you get Hall of Fame Unpluckable if you go 95, as you can see there. But I figured I'm already going that high. I'm going 96 to get the Clamp Breaker Hall of Fame, and that's what I did. And then I went with the 79 pass accuracy. You see right there, it gives me an extra badge. And then we left speed of ball at 76. If you drop that, obviously it drops your ball handle, so don't do that. And then for defense, I went with a 70 perimeter. 70 perimeter gives you the bronze clamps, so that's why I did that. And then we went to an 85 steel. 85 steel is going to give you the silver glove, so that's why I went with 85. And then that's all we did on defense, except got to lower this back down. Yeah, so we had 13 defensive badges. For speed, I went with a 75 speed, 90 acceleration. And you could always lower some things and get that 95 excel. I just wanted my defense to be decent so I can run them in stage and park. So that's why I did that. This go to a 26. Vertical we leave at a 76. And then stamina on this build, we are going to get a 99 stamina. And you see right here, I don't know why this is grayed out, but you would want to upgrade your free throw to a 63, and that maxes the build. And I shoot perfectly fine with a 63 free throw. I mean, I don't even think I've upgraded my free throw yet, honestly. And I shoot perfectly fine with it. This is the build. You get 17 finishing, 16 shooting, 22 playmaking, and 13 defense. And I'll show you when you make this build and you get your +4s and all that, you're definitely going to want to add that into your playmaking just to be able to run everything you need. And then on this, I go with slasher primary and I go with playmaking secondary. You could always change that. So you could run sharp secondary. The reason why I go playmaking is in the 5-out. I mean, I want my players to be able to shoot when I dot them, because if they're missing their shots, I'm going to get doubled and tripled, and then it makes it harder for me. So I went playmaking secondary just so I know my teammates are going to hit their shots, and that's the build. So they're gonna call you the most generic name in 2K right now is 3-point shot creator. Pretty much all the meta guard builds name, but we live with it. We live with it. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you what badges you'd want to put on off rip. Obviously, you're gonna have a rebirth, so you won't be able to put everything on. But when you do get all your badges, you just want to run them like this. And you can change a couple things. I mean, it's personal preference. I usually do something like this for my finishing. And then my shooting, I always run Green Machine Bronze, Volume Bronze. I run Agent 3 Silver. And then I run Amped Max because I don't like my timing changing when I get tired. And then I do this. And then we have one extra. I normally put that on Volume, I believe. Or you can run Catch and Shoot. I swap it out for Catch and Shoot if I have somebody else that might be running the ball. So we'll go ahead and do that for now. Playmaking. I have a lot more playmaking badges just because I put all my pluses into this. But for now, with you just starting out on this build, I would run it something like this. And you can put on killer combos if you want, which is what I would do. And then when I'm running Rec or Pro-Am, I run the Bronze Needle Threader. But we really want Clamp Breaker. So definitely when you get all your badges, put them all into playmaking so you can run this Clamp Breaker Hoff. That's a huge thing to have. So right now we'll go with that. And we can't even get it right now. Yeah, so you definitely need to put all your pluses into playmaking to be able to make this build as good as it can be. And you just think you're +5 from if you've hit level 40 and you're +4 or 5 badges from my career. You can put that all into playmaking and you'll have Clamp Breaker Hoff. Defense, I run Glove, Challenger, Menace, Clamps, and then I usually have a Workhorse and Pick Dodger, depending on where I'm playing. So that's how I run my defensive badges. So before we go, I wanted to show y'all how I actually have my badges with my pluses and all. And if y'all didn't know, if you do your flashback games in my career, they'll give you badges. So just maybe watch a video on that. It'll show you how to do it, but it's pretty simple. So not only can you get your level 40 or your 39 badges, you can play your my career and get those badges. And that's what I did. That's why I have, you see 31 playmaking badges up there. So I have 31 playmaking badges. So I'm able to run my badges like this. I have all the necessities, plus I get that Clamp Breaker Hoff. So definitely do that if you make this build. Obviously, you could drop a couple things and off rip and run them how you'd like. But this is the build. As you can see, I think I even have extras in defense. When you do those flashback games, they kind of just randomly give them to you, depending on which one you pick. So that's why I have so many here. But yeah, that's all I did. And then hit level 39 a couple times. So, but yeah, this is the build. This is where I've got it right now. And you see I'm rocking that 63 free throw now that I've hit 97. And I'm able to hit consistently. But yeah, so this is what I'm running. This is my takeovers, as you can see, and I run Accelerator. But with that being said, I appreciate y'all sticking to the end. I just wanted to make sure y'all got to see what badges I run. And also, if you'd like to see next gen gameplay, which I've been playing a lot of next gen recently, I'm working on a new build right now. He's actually ridiculous. So just let me know if you'd like to see that build and kind of see some next gen gameplay. And if y'all would want to see like 1v1, 2v2, stage gameplay, park, Pro-Am, whatever y'all want to see rec, just let me know in the comments. I'm down for whatever, you know, I enjoy playing the game. So I just want to know what y'all want to see, so I'm not uploading something y'all don't really care about. So definitely let me know. And I